This is the Kentucky Tournament, episode 2 of the Queen's Gambit. This is the first time we meet aspiring Grandmaster Harry Beltik. In this position, Beltik was playing white and his opponent was playing black. When Beth starts observing this game, it is currently Beltik's move. From Beltik's perspective, it looks as if this knight supported by the queen is threatening his queen and also threatening his knight. But a closer look at the board will make you see that black is actually way more vulnerable. First up, a piece breakdown. Black has one more pawn than white, but it's doubled here. They both have their queens, but white has a rook. Black does have 2 knights compared to white's 1 knight. So why is black more vulnerable than it looks? If you look at the back rank, the only piece protecting the back rank is the queen, whereas white has the rook here. White has made space for the king to escape in emergencies. So although initially this attack by the knight supported by the queen seems like a good idea, it doesn't make sense to make this exchange knowing that point-wise and piece-wise white is ahead. So Beltik playing white goes ahead with the exchange. He captures the opponent's knight, expecting an exchange. The opponent, not thinking it through, uses his queen and captures the knight. If we zoom out now, we see that this was not the best move because now the back rank is entirely undefended and the queen is out by her lonesome self. So Beltik, seizing this moment, attacks the queen with his rook, supported by the queen. If the queen captures the rook and gets taken, it's an absolute win for white. If the queen tries to escape anywhere, it's also an absolute win for white because now the rook can go to the back rank and checkmate the king. Seeing this inevitability, Beltik's opponent offers a draw, which Beltik declines, and then the opponent resigns. So knowing that inevitability, how could the opponent have played better? I don't believe we see where this knight came from, but playing this move was not the right move. Trying to quote-unquote fork these 2 pieces was not the right move. Wherever the knight was, he probably shouldn't have played that. But since we don't know where this knight started, let's start at this position. So in this position, we know that Beltik went here. This is where it makes no sense to expose your back rank and your queen. Best, in my opinion, is to advance the pawn here. From here, your queen is still protecting the back rank, and this pawn, supported by this pawn, is attacking this knight. Unless Beltik, aka white, wants to lose this knight, he probably will retreat the knight or move it out of harm's way, which then gives you, as black, a tempo to try to formulate an attack or a better defense. But the truth of the matter is still not looking good for black because white is so much ahead in pieces, having an extra rook. There were a few more matches that we could analyze from episode 2, and I might analyze one of them, especially the one where Beth Harmon plays Beltik and Beltik tries the Sicilian defense against her. Stay tuned.